not really like a red carpet person. I'm okay, I enjoy it, but it's not my thing. Fashion to me is more about like an extension of me being a musician more than an actor.
The male co-star will get the better hotel room.
Yes. In the beginning, I used to be really quiet because I was like, oh, what are they gonna say? Like, kya sochenge? And then like that. And now I'm just like, mate, this is it. This is what I am.
Welcome to Rainy Can.
I know, unexpected.
Unexpected. I don't even know what to expect. So this is my first time.
The last time I was here, which was quite a few years ago, it was as hot as Chennai. Yeah.
Cut to.
That's true. I do love the grey weather though.
You do.
I do.
But you did post on your Instagram about how gowns and rains aren't the best combination.
Which is why I'm in weatherproof latex.
I was actually going to ask you how you're prepping for a rainy red carpet.
Weatherproof latex, that's the way to go.
Like you said, this isn't your first time at Cannes. Did you make any mental notes on how you want to do things perhaps differently this time? Are there any?
Not really. The last time I came for something totally different. This time I'm here to talk about The Eye, my first full-fledged English film, as well as I'm going to be speaking and listening to some amazing people at the Breaking Through the Lens roundtable that we're having in association with Campari. So I'm really excited because that's something our director Daphne Ishmael and her partner started to really represent, and also just this new amazing grant that they have called an action grant.
Yes.
For filmmakers. Really, what was amazing, as she was explaining to me recently, is they don't decide that we just give you this money and this is what you do. It is very specifically to action your next step to be creative. It could be for a location recce, it could be to make your pitch deck, it could be whatever, however you. So allowing the creative the time and space and the financial assistance to decide how they want to go about it.
Talk to me a little bit about this English language debut, so to speak. Was it very different in any way for you?
You know, I did my first TV series, Treadstone, in I think 2019. And that was just like a 4-episodic fun thing. And I just wanted to try something without the pressure, like just to have fun. It was amazing because I could do action, meet a whole bunch of people. But that was just fun. This script, when it came to me, I was so moved, especially as a woman, to have a female writer, female producer, female director, and all of them come together to say, "Nee, we'll take our time to say the story." You know, the time it takes for a woman to feel and move through motions and emotions. We'll take that time and we will give it that breathing space. I could feel that in the script. It felt so strong and feminine, but just a beautiful story for anybody to enjoy. So I'm so excited for people to see it.
Taking your time to tell a story, you speak like that really like meant something to you.
Yes.
Is that a struggle at all with the scripts, with how quickly we make stuff?
I think, no, how slowly we make stuff. Because
on the contrary.
On the contrary, because this was shot linear and the entire film was shot in 30 days, my portion, in one full floor. So it was so amazingly incredible and immersive for me to stay in character as well. Like, we wrapped at 7:30 in the evening. I had dinner, went back to sleep. I didn't have time to be Shruti. I was Diana, like, through and through. And the last time we shot a film like this was my Tamil film 3, which I remember was like back. And after that in Hindi, we did D-Day in about 8 days, my portion. And we did it in 8 consecutive days. And these are the performances people have appreciated. And I think it's because I know that it is the woman's story. D-Day especially was just a small part, but it's such a powerful story. This is just that on steroids. It is just through and through the trials and tribulations of this woman, you know, being Indian outside of her country.
You know, coming back to the red carpet here, what is it about the red carpet that people don't tell you?
Your shoes hurt. We were just talking about blisters. I have my blister bandage on. But
That's
I'm
a
not,
thing.
Yeah. I'm not, you get it at Boots. I'm not really like a red carpet person. I'm okay. I enjoy it, just like enough. but it's not my thing. Fashion to me is more about like an extension of me being a musician more than an actor. I don't know if that makes sense. Much to the chagrin of people because they're just like, why can't you dress more in pastel colors? And I'm just like, it's not my vibe, you know. I love my rock and roll aesthetic. I try to bring it even to sari. So for me, red carpet is just fun, just an extension. Yeah.
Your dad was here last year.
Yes, he was.
Did you guys exchange some notes on how to do Can right?
He said it's crazy. I said, yes, it's crazy. And that was it. But he had a yacht last time.
We actually did the interview with him on a yacht.
Yeah, that's just such a Kamal Hassan move, right? I don't have a yacht. I'm in an apartment sharing with my producer. So,
And we're sitting on the roadside by this gorgeous little cafe.
It's a vibe. Yeah.
It's a vibe. You know, Sara Ali Khan was talking to us about how a red carpet like the Cannes sort of also is a great lesson in perspective because you also get reminded of how small you are in the larger
I
scheme
always
of
get
things.
reminded. I think that's something we should get reminded. I don't think you need the Cannes red carpet to humble yourself. Actually, this doesn't humble me as much as if I see, like the other day I was in the tube station in London and I saw this guy at the piano. There's one tube station at Tottenham Court Road which has a piano.
Okay.
And he was just so amazing, like so amazing, and that humbled me because he wasn't playing or performing for anyone. There was no shosha, there was nothing. He was doing it for the love of music because he likes playing, and we just happened to applaud him as we walked by. That's humbling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But does the shosha get overwhelming?
No, it just gets boring. Honestly, it's just so boring. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't know. It's just. And I pretended to be like, yeah, the bee is back, baby. It's just not me. It's just not me. The older I've gotten, I'm just like, it's great. Yeah. And sometimes my boyfriend will be like, I love that dress. Can you please keep it? But other than that, it's not really. Yeah. It's fine.
Talk to me a little bit about the gender parity conversation that you're going to be a part of. What really is that about?
I'm really honored that Daphne made me the guest of honor. I was like, it's only, she's biased, but you know, I think it's also like how they're so open to different perspectives. So we have a Mongolian filmmaker, we have me, we have a British filmmaker.
How fun.
And we have a man on the panel. So it's not about screw the patriarchy. It's not. It's about who are the underrepresented genders, and that doesn't include only women.
Sure.
It includes trans creatives as well. And I think that's a conversation that we're going to be having more and more. So it's really about representing and supporting the voice that isn't the loudest, that isn't the most dominating in the room, and I think that's extremely important. Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of parity, we've had actresses around the world really lobbying for pay parity for the longest time. In fact, Priyanka Chopra recently
I
said
know.
that she finally got
And I
paid
was like, good for you.
as much
girl.
as her co-star in Citadel. What does that do for the rest of us? Like, how does that change
We
the
work
game?
towards it. I think she's been really inspiring many steps along the way, and this is one of the other ones, and I think it's great. I think in all the things she's done and said, this is the thing that I like the most because it matters the most, you know. I feel we have a long way to go. Some films we don't feel it as much. Some films you really feel it. You're like, wow, okay. And I was saying earlier, it's also there's a disparity in character lengths and storytelling, which will very openly say fallen prey to consistently. And then you have a film like The Eye, or my next Tamil film I'm doing, where I'm like, I get to breathe and I get to be, and I get to enjoy this and enjoy it for myself so that others can enjoy it. And it's a different thing. Not that I don't enjoy it. No, actually, I don't enjoy the other stuff as much, I'll be honest. Because you get there and then you start to feel more and more in the corner some days.
You said you don't enjoy it as much,
As much.
but you do have a big film coming up, Salar.
I
with
love
Prabhas. You love that. I'm actually, okay, talk to me about the excitement of just being on a set like that firstly.
So, as you've seen with Prashant sir's previous works,
Yeah.
with Prashant Neel, you have your man, you have a story, but everything around it is what builds, it builds that character, it builds that story. And so each of them have their own space. Like I loved in KGF 2 that the Forgotten Father had a space. And he creates these worlds. Is it for everyone? I don't know. I loved it. I felt I love stories that create worlds, that border on timelessness, like where does it belong? who are these people, and you leave enough of an ephemeral quality for everyone to connect, which is why I think KGF did so well.
The way that it did.
And I think Salar has those qualities, but just like upped, really upped. Yeah.
But as an actress, are you at a space where you can perhaps just put your foot down and ask for more meat? When
See,
in what is evidently a tent
sometimes we
male
get-
dominated
I think in this film with Salar, I have to give credit to both Prashant sir and Prabhas, was that they were really open to suggestions, and I was like, I don't think as a woman I would react that way, or a woman would react that way, and we were able to have those conversations, which was amazing. I really love the part because she's integral to the story. But yeah, it is Prabhas's film and Prashant sir's film. But I've enjoyed very much that film. There are some scripts that, and when I got the script, when I heard the script, I was like, yes, I understand why she's there. There's been films where I'm like, I kind of get why she's there, and then I do the movie and I'm like, yeah, why is she here? Yeah, it's happened. It's happened very recently, and it's okay. It happens.
It's okay because
Because the projects that we are really passionate about, we cannot charge the same financial amounts always. Or we get into the producer back-end mode, or different kind of permutations, combinations, and variations. So I feel, yeah, sometimes we work because we have bills to pay, and I'm okay with that.
we all have bills to pay.
Yeah.
What would you say would be like your biggest challenge in terms of parity as a working female actor today?
I know this sounds really odd, but there seems to be something which is changing, but a perception of how a woman should behave on a set, in society, at home, whatever. Not at home. My home has like always been super chill. Really glad about that. My parents being so forward-thinking and open-minded. But I felt on movie sets, I felt it sometimes that I think respect is earned through your actions and not just by the fact that you're a man or a senior man in the industry. And I'm always respectful, but that extra little masala and like the butter they want on the corn, they don't always get. They've never gotten, and I've always paid a price for it, to be honest with you. Yeah. So that's the biggest parity difference I've seen. Like a man can act a certain way, and a woman is expected to act a certain way. And I've always kind of found it difficult to navigate that.
At what level?
Do you know what I mean, though?
I do. The
It's
extra
such
masala.
the microaggressions of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's always the micro shit that gets to me much more. Yeah.
And do you voice, like, say your piece, or
Depends on the situation. Yeah. Depends.
at what stages does this parity sort of exist? Like, I remember Anushka talking to us once where she talked about how the male co-star will get the better hotel room.
Yes.
Does
That
that
doesn't
still
bother me.
That doesn't bother you, but it still happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want the presidential suite.
No, I don't care. I'm okay. As long as it's not a shit room, I'm fine. Yeah. I mean, it's in my contract to get a suite. I don't know if it's presidential. Yeah.
Good thing putting that on the
Yeah,
contract.
I mean, we do safeguard ourselves in that way. But I don't think those are the things. Those
the
things
micro
don't bother me. The bigger car, the bigger thing. No. It's these microaggressions of it's a fleeting expression. It's like, don't be so loud when you laugh. You can't crack that joke. And my humor is really potty, so that doesn't help. You know, I love to have fun and just like be myself. And in the beginning, I used to be really quiet because I was like, oh, what are they gonna say? Like, kya sochenge? And then like that. And now I'm just like, mate, this is it. This is what I am. Like, it's fine. You know what I mean? So,
And are they accepting of that?
Some
then?
are.
Yeah.
Some are so loving of it. Like, that's why I loved working on Salar, because they were just like, oh God, she's like the annoying college boy who wants to crack a joke every time. Yeah.
We all need one of those annoying college
So I was the
boys.
clown of that set for sure. Yeah.
I know that you have an event to go to. So before I let you go, tell me a little bit. Are you a festival junkie? Like, will you get to watch a couple of films while you're here?
I hope so. But really, what happens at Cannes, which is really sad, is I want to come here one time, under the radar, without hair and makeup and without the latex outfit. Just my jeans and
I
t-shirt.
was just gonna say, in
and
that
go-
look, babe, you're not being discreet.
And just like
Heads are turning.
wear whatever I want and go watch movies from morning to night. So that's the plan. hopefully.
I hope that you get to do that
Yeah.
really soon.
Yeah.
But for now, you're turning heads left, right, and center. Thank you for
Thank
talking
you.
to me.
Thank you so much.
You've been watching FC at Cannes 2023 in association with travel partner Air France, smartphone partner Google Pixel, beauty partner L'Oreal Paris, media partner NDTV, and travel trend partner Skybags.